All right, so welcome again back to this market preview of week that's through what happened last week. So we're basically bullish of the fractal OF since we broke above here on the 18th of December. We have remained bullish of the fractal OF. Of course, volume trend has not formed during the week, but that happened just during the current week, I think on the 9th of January. So we'll talk about that later. All right, so we had this fractal break to the upside, break to the upside, break to the upside, and we're basically looking for opportunities to buy. So if we go to USD basket, we had this fractal low which formed, and we're expecting price to come, take it out, and then give us a reason to buy. That didn't happen, right? Price just took off from there like a tornado and kept going all the way up. So if I refresh this, we'll see here swing short was bullish for that week as well. So everything was pointing to a buy. All right, again for the week in question, if we look at the swing short is telling us to basically buy. We're still bullish, right? So we're still bullish. We created a bullish outside bar, right? Which is bullish. So if we look at fractal OF, right? So on the fractals, so still continued making higher highs, all right? Came very close to this low here and then rejected off that level and then pushed up higher. However, if we look closely at what happened, we could see our ATR line, right? The weekly ATR, can you see that? And we closed above that range. So basically, we're expecting a bit of a cooling or a pullback this week before the continuation of the move. So in that case, what we'll be expecting is the price will come, take out this high here. I doubt that will happen again. But of course, anything is still possible. So price coming to take out this high is right here, and then giving us a reason to sell, right? So that's the primary move that we are waiting for this week. However, from Thursday, we'll also start looking for reasons to buy the USD. So from Thursday, it's very, very time specific. From Thursday, we'll also start looking for reasons to buy the USD. And for that, we'll be expecting at least this fractal low to have been taken out, right? And then on Thursday, we get a low of the week, and then a reversal back to, or a continuation back to the upside. So for our volume trend on the 9th of January, we got our volume trend turned bullish. All right, so finally gotten the volume trend for the week, and of course the trend engine. All right, we got turned on Friday morning, and of course with NFP profits at the moment. So I'll send them. Usually I'll expect a build up of orders, so that will coincide with what we're expecting this week, right? Before another push to the upside. So generally tend to have a bit of pullback, consolidation, which will enable them to build more orders around here and then push to the upside before we'll probably see any reversal that might come later in the year. Because at the moment, when you look at fundamentals, inflation expectations, Fed cut expectations, you're looking at the job numbers, you're looking at inflation data, we're not seeing any reason for a weakening yet in the USD. That could change, but for now, we are not seeing any. So let's look at the fundamentals as the data releases that we expect for this week. All right, so if we are looking at Forex Factory, we could see that for today, Tuesday, we have the PPI. We have the PPI that will be released. No opinions on the PPI. So the CPI, I think the CPI is going to come in largely in line with forecast or slightly higher than forecast, right? So we're going to see CPI coming either higher or either slightly higher or in line with forecasts. So I don't expect CPI to come in lower than the forecast. So the forecast for here is 2.6. All right, so I'm expecting that to either be 2.6 or higher. For the CPI month on month, again, slightly expecting this to come in a bit higher, right? Expecting, all right, I was looking at this, or I was looking at that's the wrong one. So the first one, we'll have CPI from GBP, that's on Wednesday, from the UK. All right, so that one, no comments on that. But for the US, which will also be having the core CPI later, I'll be expecting to see a bit of uptick, right? So I'm expecting a bit of uptick going in line with forecast. So CPI year on year, it's already projected to go at 2.9%. So this particular CPI, this one here, might come in maybe 2.8 or 2.9 thereabouts, but I'm expecting it to be slightly higher than this 2.7 that we recorded last month. Now for the month on month, again, just in line or slightly higher, right? So what I'm basically expecting is they're going to use it to do a kind of a whipsaw. That's what I largely expect to see CPI do. A bit of a whipsaw, or they can use it to push the dollar slightly lower. I don't think it will make much of a difference at the end of the day to where price was before the CPI report. You might just see go up and then come down, or go down and then come up, something like that. Then we have the Empire State Manufacturing Index. And then on Thursday, we have GDP data from the UK, and then retail sales from the US, and then the usual unemployment claims. And then on Friday, we have retail sales from the UK, and then building permits from the US. So CPI and retail sales, and then the employment claims will largely drive the narrative all through this week. So we'll see how that plays out. I'll be watching for that. But basically, we stick with what we want to do. So if price takes this out, right, then a point during the week, we'll be looking to sell. If from Thursday price takes this guy out, this fractal low here, and then gives us a reason to buy, then we'll be buying as well. So trend is still bullish, but we're expecting to see some correction or consolidation before the push up continues. So that's it basically for this market preview. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments. And of course, if you like this kind of content, do well to subscribe, like the video, share it with those who you know might be interested, and will appreciate that a lot. Thanks again for watching.